Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Joe Cronin Show. So this video is specifically made for one reason, because I want to talk about the comments that King Kong Bundy has made in an interview he has done with Vince Russo. Of course, the Vince Russo that you all know. You can check Vince Russo out, by the way. Vince Russo on YouTube, or you can look at Pyro and Ballyhoo.com. But right there, Vince Russo on YouTube. Go check him out. But King Kong Bundy was on Vince Russo, and King Kong Bundy, one of the excerpts that made my head explode from this interview, King Kong Bundy, and I quote, Bundy considers, well, this isn't quoting yet, Bundy considers Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels to be terrible world champions. He says, the advent on the downfall of the business was champions like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Horrible world champions. Did not look like grown men, in my opinion. I read Bret's book. Wow, you cannot pick up a page without being amazed at how this man's ego is out of control. What the fuck does his ego have to do with him being a world champion, Bundy? Huh? What the fuck? Hey, King Kong Bundy, you suck, pal. How about that? You suck. You fucking big lump of crap. You look like a fake bad guy in a Nintendo game. You're terrible. How about that? King Kong blowjob. This really pissed me off. Don't look like grown men. Don't look like world champions. You would never be a world champion. You're terrible. Your matches were a snooze fest. Every time I see a King Kong Bundy match, I want to either just fast forward through it, and if I can't do that, I'd probably kill myself. Doesn't look like don't look like world champions. The business was at a downfall because of how stupid and cartoony it was, not because of Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, who became some of the biggest names in the business. Talk about jealousy. That comment is jealousy. Somebody doesn't like somebody there, and that's what that is. That's what that's about. Bret wrote in his book, I called him Little Man. I always called him the little hitter because he looked like a little kid in the ring. I come back 6 years later and he's the world champion. Total piece of shit, Bret Hart. I used to be friends with Bret. I stayed at his house one time back in the day. Okay. What the fuck does that matter? You're a fucking moron, King Kong blowjob. You're fat fuck. You know what? I'm never going to have you on my show because you're a fucking moron. You're a terrible fucking wrestler. You're a terrible fucking interview. You're a terrible freaking retard. How about that? And you get terrible opinions because they don't make any sense. After that, I didn't want to hear the interview. I thought about listening to his interview and going into like, wow, what else does he have to say about the business? But once I read that quote about Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, I knew that this guy doesn't know shit. I know that for a fact now. Thank you very much. He couldn't wrestle. He was very boring in the ring. And now his opinion sucks too. How about that? Probably could have made some good money walking around doing shoot interviews and talking about stuff. But this isn't a shoot. This is just fake. This is flat out hatred, fake, or stupidity. One of those three, and maybe all three combined. Garbage. You know something? I mean, terrible. I mean, I don't know what Vince Russo said when King Kong Bundy said this stuff, but I know, Vince Russo might like Bundy or just happy to have him on the show. I don't know. But inside Russo's head, if Russo didn't flip out on Bundy during this, or if he backed off and threw up softballs, man, I'm losing respect because those comments are fucking enragingly asinine and a joke. I think you suck, Bundy. Would you fall over and hit your head on a steel cage a couple times? You got paid $5,000 for WrestleMania back in the day? You couldn't pay me $5,000 to watch a fucking complete King Kong Bundy match. How about that? You bald-headed, mop-headed douchebag. My God. What a slobbery fuck. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels are bad world champions. What the fuck do you know about being champion? You shouldn't, King Kong Bundy should have been the friggin' champion of eating hot dogs and boring people to death. Can I read this quote again? It's unreal. You want heroin, bro? Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart were horrible world champions. Did not look like grown men to me. I read Bret's book. Wow. Yeah, I'm surprised you can fucking read. I'm surprised you can read. I thought all you could do was eat and shit. Holy shit, cross that guy's name off my list. I never want to have that guy for an interview. First thing I'd ask him is, are you fucking special? I give him an IQ test. Hey, you know what, King Kong Blowjob? I'm going to give you an IQ test. If you can get a 100 or at least a 99, I'll let you on the show. How about that? But I bet you're going to fail it. So we'll never see you right here on the Joe Cronin Show. I know I shouldn't talk bad. Mick Foley said, calm down, Joe, take it easy. But you know something? I can't deal with it. Fuck that. That comment's crazy. And Mankind, Mick Foley would agree with me.